Here. No, you're harassing me. No.
You're under arrest.
Here we go. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
We got a Trump-Pence representative here. How are you doing?
Pretty good yourself.
Great, man. Enjoying the game day. We're at gate number 7, and we decided to do the Building 7 challenge.
Could you describe to me the footage here?
No, what are y'all doing, guys? Shut it down for a minute.
What's that? Absolutely not.
Okay, what are you doing?
We're filming a little exercise we call the Building 7 challenge. We're asking people to watch the footage of this building and its collapse and describe to us what it is they see.
It blew up.
What could cause that? Now, here it goes again, 47 stories tall.
They took it down on purpose.
What could cause that?
A bomb?
A bomb?
Yes.
Are you guys doing any 9/11 coverage? Just the sports stuff? Okay, we're trying to get people's take on Building 7. You familiar with Building 7?
I'm sorry, we're
on a cell phone.
Can I ask you ladies to describe the footage that you see here to me? It's a 47-story building collapsing clearly. What could cause that sort of collapse in 6 seconds? This is what we call the Building 7 challenge. Any idea?
An implosion.
Implosion?
Yeah, what she said.
So
Something from the inside caused this collapse. Nothing.
maybe some sort of incendiary device, bombs.
Probably.
Could that building fall in that manner? What could cause that?
Man, it looks like explosions.
Controlled demolition?
Oh yeah, look at it.
All right, so I was assaulted by a lady who doesn't want her nephew on there. Yeah, could you describe this building's collapse to me?
Extreme terrorists tearing down buildings.
So no plane hit that building, so you're saying whoever...
Extreme terrorism.
Extreme terrorism, I agree. So 15 years later, why is it the government...
Bullshit. This is extreme terrorism. The government's not doing anything. It's extreme terrorism.
So what you're saying, this 47-story building, which fell at 5:20 in the afternoon of September 11th, was rigged with explosion, no?
I think it was extreme terrorism.
You're not even watching the footage. You're not even watching...
I think it's bullshit.
How do you feel about the government's cover-up of this very suspicious building's collapse?
Oh man, Bush did 9/11, and he probably did that one too.
How do you feel about that?
The government's corrupt.
So we're in a public place. As a result, we are allowed to film with no expectation of privacy on the behalf of those who we film in this public place. Ma'am, you're stepping on my property, which is also a problem. Why? You got a closed mind, guy. Why don't you wake up? Why don't you wake up, buddy? Why don't you wake up and see what's happening to our world? If you care, why don't you look? What do you think about this building's collapse?
Look at that.
What's happening there?
That's terrible.
What could cause that building's collapse?
I don't know what.
Well, I think that's clear that a 47-story building standing, falling in free fall speed, has to have some other explosive aid to create such a succinct in its own footprint fall.
What happened?
Well, this is Building 7. We're wanting to know what happened. This was on 9/11/2001.
So what happened?
We don't know. We're asking questions. It's clear that there was something more than the other.
Yeah, it's government conspiracy.
Watch this building's collapse and describe to me what could take this building 47 stories tall and have it fall down in its government?
Yeah, there's only a certain amount of explosive that can actually cut the angle at the steel that is desired to drop a building like that.
I see you're wearing the jersey number 15. What does the number 15 mean to you?
That's Tebow.
What about the 15th anniversary of September 11th?
Is it now?
We are now leaving under the notification of trespass. We're going to have a formal written trespass notice. Yes, back here. No, you're harassing me. No.
You're under arrest.
Here we go. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. And what am I being charged with, officer?
Trespassing without.
I was walking. It's clearly on camera. Yes, I was. I was packing up my stuff. All right.
You can go with him or you can leave.
He's going to film the process. He's walking out as we leave.
Okay, we're going to ask you to leave too, sir, okay?
This
So
is
you
our
need-
physical property, and we need to
Okay.
watch it, so we needed time to pack up.
Absolutely, so go ahead and pack up. Are you not packing up?
I'm packing up.
Okay, you need to pack up.
All right, Ed Sanders here reporting from the University of Florida. Bob Tuskin was just arrested for exercising his freedom of speech.
So what do you think about this building's collapse? I'm just asking people to watch it. I got your take. What do you think about this collapse?
Super sad. I love America, but Eddie Pinero's best.
How did that building fall?
Yeah, destruction. Okay, T-bombs.
I need you to help me out here for 6 seconds, boss. What do you see in this video here? Could you describe the collapse of this building?
Yeah, it crashed.
What could cause that?
Dynamite. Different charges placed around the corners to make it collapse inwards.
What does the number 15 mean to you?
Tebow.
Tebow? How about the 15th anniversary of September 11th?
That's true.
You know that this building fell on September 11th at 5:20 in the afternoon, as you can see, in free fall speed?
No, I did not.
This is Building 7. Why did the government cover up the collapse of this building?
Do not know. Nope.
Are you going to research it after this?
I will now.
You will now. Cool. Thanks, guys. Are you familiar with the third building that fell on 9/11?
I am not.
Okay. Do you think that the collapse of the other towers could cause this from falling in 6 seconds?
Probably not.
I don't know.
You don't know? Watch it again. Here it is, and there it goes.
Got hit from the bottom.
Hit from the bottom?
Maybe.
Big explosion on the bottom level, man.
Could cause that. I mean, this building was not hit by an airplane. The government says it was structural fires. How is that something that really makes any sense?
When did this happen?
5:20 in the afternoon, the day of September 11, 2001, 15 years ago today.
Plane. No plane was here?
Okay, let's count the planes. Pentagon? Tower 1, Tower 2, and then you have the plane that hit a field in the middle of nowhere.
There was no plane on that building.
No plane hit that building.
Freaky shit, man.
We got to ask questions, right?
Gotta ask questions.
Thanks, man. What happened to that building?
It fell.
Why did it fall?
Because the World Trade Centers fell. Jet fuel didn't smell steel beams.
Jet fuel melts steel beams?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't.
Well, I think it does. I mean, I've seen a video where it proves that if you put the temperature up on steel, it weakens its structure.
Cause that?
A bomb.
A bomb?
Bomb.
That's Building 7 that fell at 5:20 in the afternoon on September 11th, 15 years ago today.
I remember. My cousins were in that.
They were in Building 7?
No, they were
at the trade center?
Yeah.
Right. So do you think that your cousins would expect that we have answers now about what happened there 15 years later?
I don't know.
I mean, you told me it looks like there's bombs taking it down.
It does look like a bomb, yeah. It really does.
What does that look like to you?
I mean, it looks like a very sustained, even fall. It doesn't look like...
So if it was things that were weakened, you know...
That building did a shitty job.
All right, there you go. The true terrorists were the architects and engineers who built that building. Thank you.
Thanks. Nice to...
I mean, it looks like a bomb, but they watched the towers get hit with a plane.
That building was not hit.
No, that's a bomb. Why though?
Questions we need to ask, right?
Yeah. I think America, our government's assisting in some of the terrorists.
It's our government that are keeping up the lie, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Our government would never lie to us.
Yeah, exactly. No, they're always here to help, right?
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much. So there you go. People asking questions. Cognitive dissonance only goes so far. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, it probably is a controlled demolition.